gold. The metal that built kingdoms, funded wars, and drove empires to greatness and destruction. From the deserts of Africa to the palaces of Europe, from the Silk Road to the Atlantic, gold became the ultimate measure of wealth and power. But behind its shine lies a darker truth. Every empire built on gold also paid a terrible price. This is the story of gold and glory. The empires, the trade routes, and the cost of power. Gold was not always money. For centuries, it was worshipped as a sacred metal, a gift from the gods. Its beauty, its rarity, its incorruptibility made it unlike anything else. By 600 BC, in the Kingdom of Lydia, in what is now Turkey, gold was minted into the first coins. They were small, stamped with the seal of power, and they changed trade forever. No longer was wealth just shells or barter. Gold had become the ultimate standard. But nowhere did gold shine brighter than in Africa. The Ghana Empire, the Mali Empire, and the Songhai Empire rose on the back of gold. From the mines of Bambouk and Wangara, gold dust flowed through the Sahara, carried by camel caravans across desert trade routes. At its height, Mali's king, Mansa Musa, was the richest man who ever lived. His 1324 pilgrimage to Mecca stunned the world. With thousands of attendants and camels carrying gold, Musa gave so much wealth away in Cairo that he crashed the local economy for a decade. Gold was not just wealth. It was influence. It was destiny. It made Mali a beacon of culture, scholarship, and power. Gold connected worlds. In West Africa, gold was traded for salt, a commodity just as precious. Caravans stretched across the Sahara, moving from Tagaza to Timbuktu, linking Africa to North Africa and the Middle East. Through the Mediterranean, African gold reached Europe. Through the Silk Road, it moved east into Asia. Gold became the bloodline of global trade. Empires rose where gold flowed, and wars ignited where it ran dry. By the 15th century, Europe's hunger for gold reached new extremes. Explorers sailed across oceans in search of golden lands. The Spanish plundered the Americas, stripping the Aztec and Inca empires of their treasures. Ships carried tons of gold back to Europe, fueling the rise of kingdoms, but leaving devastation in their wake. Gold, once a symbol of beauty, had become a weapon of conquest. Every empire built on gold had a shadow. In Africa, colonial powers forced men, women, and children into mines. In the Americas, indigenous peoples were enslaved and worked to death. Gold was no longer just wealth. It was blood, a glittering promise built on suffering. The price of power was human lives. Even in modern times, gold shaped the world. For centuries, nations pegged their currencies to gold, the gold standard. Wars were fought with gold reserves. Banks hoarded it. Governments feared losing it. Even today, in a world of digital money, gold remains the ultimate fallback. When economies collapse, when markets panic, people still turn to gold. Because gold, unlike paper, cannot be printed. Unlike numbers, it cannot vanish. Gold endures. From sacred metal to blood-stained treasure, from empires to banks, gold has defined wealth and power for millennia. But gold's rule was not eternal. A new invention would change the game. Lighter, faster, and far easier to print. Paper. Join us in the next episode. Paper Dreams: The Rise of Notes, Credit, and Banking Power. To learn more, visit www.ajecoin.io.